This is the TONGATE case for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. And I'll be honest, before this video, I've never even heard of this brand. But TONGATE has reached out to me multiple times about a possible collaboration. So before I responded, I bought one of these products on Amazon for testing. Because if a brand wants to work with me, I need to know if the product is actually good first. So in this video, I want to answer 3 questions. First, who is TONGATE? Second, what are they known for? And third, can this case actually protect my iPhone 17 Pro Max as well as TONGATE claims it can? Let's start with the brand itself. Now, if you go to TONGATE's own About page, it doesn't really explain much about who they are or what makes their products different. Their Amazon store actually does a much better job. According to their Amazon page, TONGATE was established in 2020, and their cases are designed for real-world use. They describe their products as rugged, drop-resistant, and scratch-resistant. They also say their cases are built for unpredictable environments and demanding outdoor conditions. And their logo is inspired by the rhinoceros, which is supposed to represent protection that feels strong, dependable, and ready when you need it. So basically, TONGATE is positioning itself as a rugged phone case brand. And that's perfect, because those are exactly the type of cases I want to test. But branding's one thing. Now we need to see if the case can actually protect the phone. Now TONGATE makes one very bold protection claim on their website. 18-foot military-grade drop protection with 0 phone damage. That sounds impressive, but before I do any drop testing, I always start with one simple question. Does the case actually keep the screen off the ground? Because if the screen breaks, nothing else matters. So I did my usual white paper tilt and drag test. The TONGATE case passed these tests easily. I was a bit surprised because so many rugged cases had failed this test recently. Now that we've got a better idea of how well that front screen lip performs, let's take a look at the raw drop footage. So this is the next case we're going to be dropping. This is the condition of the phone before the drop. This is drop number 1. Drop number 7, you can see that the edge of the case flipped off. By the way, if you like seeing these real-world drop tests and want to support the channel, make sure to like the video and subscribe. Also, let me know down in the comments what case you'd like to see me review next. Drop number 31. This is at the 57th drop, so again, the same corner slipped off. This is directly after 60 total drops. After 60 total drops. So the drop test gives us the first big answer. But protection is only part of the story, because even if a case survives drops, I still need to know if it's actually good to use every day. So now let's take a closer look at the materials, fit, finish, and long-term experience. Starting with the physical design, the TONGATE case uses a polycarbonate backplate with TPU sides, and around the corners, you can see they're reinforced. However, on the inside of the case, there are a couple things it doesn't have. There doesn't appear to be any extra TPE material on the inner corners like some other rugged cases I've tested, and there's also no microfiber lining on the inner backplate. That doesn't automatically mean the case is bad, but when a case is making big protection claims, those are the little details I'm always looking for. Now looking at the backplate, it has a smooth finish, and because of the color, it might be harder to see on camera, but this backplate does pick up oily fingerprints pretty easily. So if you care about keeping your case looking clean, that's something to know. In terms of fit, the phone goes in and out of the case relatively easily. That can be convenient when you're installing or removing the case, but once the phone's inside, I do wish the fit felt a little more rigid. When I tried to bend the edges of the case away from the phone, it's pretty easy to do. And for a rugged case, I personally prefer a tighter fit. The sides of the case also have this parallel line grip texture that's supposed to help with hand grip, and it does help. The case feels more secure in the hand than if the sides were completely smooth. But it's not as grippy as some of the other cases I've tested on this channel, like the D-brand grip case or the Phone Rebel Gen 7 cases with the dot matrix grip pattern. Now one of the nicer features of this case is the integrated ring stand. The ring stand can rotate 360 degrees at its attachment point, so you can use it in different orientations. The ring stand is also magnetic, so you can mount the phone to certain metal surfaces. That can be useful for getting interesting shots or using your phone hands-free. TONGATE also includes a privacy screen protector in the box, and this is actually the first rugged case I've tested that includes one, especially since this case falls into the budget category. MagSafe also works just fine. The connection's there, charging works, and I didn't have any major issues using it with my MagSafe accessories. But the magnet strength is nothing special. It's definitely not as strong as some of the recent cases I've tested. After using this case for almost a week, I'd say it's relatively easy and comfortable to use. It does make the iPhone feel larger, but not in a way that feels unusable. Now let's move to the parts of the case you interact with the most: the buttons, ports, and gestures. For the most part, the buttons on the TONGATE case perform well. The volume buttons, power button, and camera button all feel nice and clicky, and they give you a clean response when you press them. The one exception is the action button. That button feels noticeably mushier than the rest. It doesn't have the same satisfying click, and it takes a little more effort to press and activate. It still works, but compared to the other buttons on the case, it definitely feels like the weakest one. Looking at the bottom of the case, the charging port, speakers, and microphone all use open cutouts, and I personally prefer this over port covers. My charging cables fit without any issues. I didn't notice any major problems with speaker output, and the microphone worked fine during testing. When it comes to swipe gestures, the case has a raised lip around the entire screen, and despite that taller lip, swipe gestures still work well. But you'll notice the lip more compared to slimmer cases or cases with shorter front screen edges. So in conclusion, the TONGATE case surprised me in a few ways. For a lesser known Amazon brand, this case actually gets a lot of the basics right. It has a rugged design, a raised screen lip, reinforced corners, a built-in magnetic ring stand, and it even includes a privacy screen protector in the box. After my drop testing, there was zero new damage to my iPhone 17 Pro Max. So from a protection standpoint, the TONGATE case passed my expectations for what a rugged case should be able to do. But this case isn't perfect. The fit is easier to bend away from the phone than I would like, the MagSafe strength is just okay, the backplate picks up oily fingerprints, and the action button feels mushier than the rest of the buttons. So would I recommend it? If you're looking for a budget rugged case with a built-in kickstand, and you don't need the strongest MagSafe magnets or the tightest fit, then I think the TONGATE case is actually a solid option. But if you want something that feels more premium, has stronger magnets, or locks onto the phone more tightly, then I'd probably look at some of the other rugged cases I've tested on this channel. Now, if you want to see a case that I tested on more than just manufactured hardwood floor, including wood, concrete, and asphalt, check out my D-brand tank case video right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.